Hey, Shar.
Hey, Reg.
And welcome everyone back to Underqualified.
A podcast where we talk about shit we're not qualified to talk about.
There you
Fuck
go.
Yeah! Got it wrong last
All
time.
right. All right, welcome to our next segment of There Are Strangers in Our Studio.
Yes.
You want to introduce this one?
This one is also not really a stranger. I lived with this bitch for 2 years. I'm her
That's
mother.
the bit. All these people are not actually strangers.
Yeah.
They're all our friends.
I'm her mother. She is one of my many dependents. Everyone welcome.
I'm on her tax form.
Isabella Morse.
Woo!
Hey.
Hey, bestie.
Hey.
Hello.
So Isabella is a fellow Westfall student. Oh, no. Well, a fellow creative. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So why don't you give us a little spiel about you?
Well, hello. My name is Isabella. I am about to be graduating, which is horrifying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Triggered. And I am a custom design student.
Right.
So I, simply put, study the intersection of design, various social sciences, and environmental studies. And it's a lot all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds smart and
Yeah.
cool.
It sounds like a headache almost.
Yeah,
But,
I
like, a
really
good
just
headache.
focus on how humanity's horrible, the earth is dying, and how I want to creatively fix that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us about your senior project?
Okay, yeah, so my senior project is a journal called The Things I Wish You Knew.
Mm-hmm.
It is filled with a couple different writings that I wrote based on change, loss, perception, communication, choice, resiliency, and community. And they all have the same voice and narrative. All vary, obviously, based on the different topics. There's a little bit about my personal history. I talk about things like the loss of my grandmother's house or living with people who struggle with addiction and different things like that. But I also include, some history. I talk about indigenous culture a little bit. I talk about different, I don't know, there's just there's some science in there, there is some history in there, and there's also a little bit of psychology in there.
Wow.
So what's the format of this journal?
Yeah, so the format, it opens up, I have the little introduction, and the whole point of this is kind of to cultivate curiosity and foster a sense of intentionality in our lives. So, I have these writings, and then I kind of give the reader a prompt, right? So for perception, I ask people to, take an object, take something physical, ask themselves why they chose this object. What is this color? Remind them of, describe these things. And also, is it attached to a person, a memory? Go into that, dive into those different thoughts and those feelings and reactions. And each section has a different prompt. And then I also create space for reflection and, kind of poke people to be is this something that you avoid? Is this something you lean into? What do you think about this? What are your feelings about this? And kind of just generally explore their own self and mind and conscious.
Cool.
Wow. Definitely getting people to think for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to need one.
Yeah. I'm interested in reading this for sure.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is I obviously struggle with mental illness a lot, and I'm saying obviously. Just obviously. Look at me. And I am paralyzed all the time, I feel by the things going around in the world. I cry 3 times a day.
Really, just 3?
You know what? The meds are working.
Yes.
The meds are working. So it's down to 3. And I feel I talk to a lot of people. I talk to people like you guys who are so passionate about the things that they do. I talk about other people who are just so passionate in this world, but a lot of the times we are burnt out. We are
So true.
So the whole
Margaret is nodding.
Yeah, being sick and tired of being sick and tired.
So
this
true.
it's so frustrating.
And
there's
we're
a lot
so
of
young,
active.
too.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
And there's even
21 and 22.
Yeah, there's even people I know in high school, right? Like my younger cousin, and her heart is broken all the time, and it's horrible, right? There's these kids I've babysat, and they're like, what is going on in this world? And I'm like, if I could only tell you, because I have no fucking idea. And I hear these things, and I'm just the problem is there's so many problems, so many things we all care about, but no one knows where to start. And so that's what this journal is kind of approaching, where it's like, let's start with self, right? Let's become less scared of change.
Let's stop being shitty people.
Yeah, let's stop being shitty people. You know, start taking care of yourself. It's time to make like self-betterment and like a priority.
Yeah.
Because I think we're told to care about so many things, like everything. Like you go on social media, it's, why is no one talking about this? You should care about this. Donate to this. Read about this, and it gets so
true,
overwhelming.
It's an oversaturation. Yeah, and that's why I chose to do it in a journal format, because originally I was starting this project and I was like, oh, I'm going to do it on Instagram, right? One of those like impact or like I don't know, just one of those things. And it's like, but the problem with those are it is so easy to scroll by. You're like, okay, heard this, like next. Like you're on TikTok, right? You see this thing and it's like right now about the Roe v. Wade. But then you scroll down, next one, it's like some person doing some like trendy dance. Scroll down, next one, it's someone cooking a recipe.
Yeah.
Like it's so...
Especially that happening right around the Met Gala. It was like crazy media happening at one time.
It's a lot of like distraction going on in the world, and I really wanted to create an opportunity and space for people to be able to sit down and reflect. And really like relate, create a space for vulnerability.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. So where can people find this journal?
So currently I finished all the writings. You know, I have the idea of where things are going to go, you know, and everything about this is super intentional. Like the cover, I have use imagery of Queen's Anne lace, which is a flower, super sturdy. A lot of people see it as a weed, right? But the whole thing of that, the symbolism of that is sanctuary and safety, which again is like a feeling I'm trying to emulate within this journal. It also has a foxglove, another one that is both, it has like a duality of meaning, and a lot of the symbolism contradicts itself because it's used in both medicine, but it's also poisonous. And I thought that was a great commentary on self and the nature of humans, right? We have this great power, but we also have such an ability to destruct as well as create. So right now I'm going through all the graphics. I'm really trying to create an intentional flow and design, and so hopefully eventually it will be published. I'm not quite sure where.
Can I at least get a PDF form from my iPad?
There will at least be a PDF publication, but if not, I'm hoping to actually get it physical. And another great part about this journal is if I can get it physical, or even if people want to share the PDF, it will kind of you know, like the sisters with traveling pants, and you're like, oh my god, how do they all fit in the same pair of pants? They're all so different heights, so many different heights. Well, one girl's like short and the other one's like fucking like 6'10". Like it doesn't make sense. But anyway, that whole idea of they put the patches on, it travels, it takes their journeys with each other. There's kind of parts in the journal where I'm like, and pass this along, you know, share your wisdom, share your goals, share your affirmations, because you may start with this and then you kind of pass it on to someone, and that's kind of how it got its title, to the things I wish you knew, because not only is it my letter kind of to the world, it's also I want people to include their thoughts, their feelings, all that good stuff, and maybe pass that along. And it become this kind of chain of a project.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love
That'll
that.
be so fun.
I'm very excited to see the final
No
product.
mascara will be on in the process of writing in that journal.
No, there have been, I cried writing this.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't think I'm wasting
It's
my
heavy.
mascara.
It's a heavy subject material.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, but I'm so happy we are able to have like a variety of friends.
Yes.
A variety of creative friends.
And a variety of different perspectives.
Yeah.
And
Because it's just like
passions.
stuff like that and stuff like Margaret's, and like we have music industry stuff, but we also have like fashion people. So like this is just one of the things that I get so excited about that we could put on our podcast.
And I'm
it's
glad
not
we can
constrained.
showcase.
Yeah, because we don't have. We're like our own bosses. You know? So I'm happy to put stuff like this on.
But very excited for that.
And
to
is
come
there
out.
anything that the people could go to find you and whatnot for this purpose of the journal?
No, I don't have any plug-in right now.
Okay.
I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, keep
Maybe
us
by the
posted.
time this comes out, we'll have a link or something.
Yeah.
Like an Instagram, like beyond the save the date vibe.
Yeah, I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks I will have this, probably in the next week or so, actually, I'll have this graphically designed.
Yeah.
So that'll be awesome.
Sweet.
And then we'll move forward from there.
Cute.
Amazing.
Yay.
Thank you,
What's
Isabella,
time
for
looking
coming
like, Margaret?
Oh.
Cool. Perfect. Stunning.
Amazing.
I talk really fast. It helps.
No,
Yeah, but
it was perfect.
Good. It was very eloquent. Is that
Yes.
the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally just blacked out saying
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, we do. I'm blacked
Every time.
out every
Every single time.
Mic's
Yeah.
in front of me. Mine is elsewhere.
Gone.
It's something about the lights.
She left the building. Honestly,
Maybe after this.
I don't even need the liquor. I don't even need the liquor to
No,
black
same.
out. It's just the anxiety.
Let me just look at the sun and like black out.
Okay.
Anyways,
We'll wrap this one up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isabella, for coming on.
Yes, thank you so much. And everyone, thank you for watching and listening. And we'll
As
see
always.
you very, very soon
Yep.
in the next episode. Maybe
See ya.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.